Hello guys, this is Minho Song, and me and Hwysun Park and Lakeesha Hatterson was in charge of making a mini library using the C language, and my responsibility was to make a librarian part. So I'll go over the code shortly, and I'll run the demo to make sure everything is right. Alright, so first one, if role is equal to L, it's gonna give a user different choices comparing to the belowers, which is to add a book, delete a book, check out the book, and return a book. As you see here in the user info, if I log in as mson123 because it's deserved as a librarian, it's gonna go directly to this part here. So case A, it basically gonna open my library txt file and read it, and it's gonna open my library 2 txt file and write the exactly same thing on it. And we're gonna modify this using a book list, the title and the author that we want to put in the my library txt file. And at the end of the function, we're gonna delete the my library 2 and we're gonna rename it as my library txt. So basically we're gonna have only one library txt file. For case D, it's basically same function, but this time we are deleting the book that has a book ID that we typed. So this if statement are verifying if the book ID we typed are same as the book ID that already reserved for my library txt file. And if this is right, it's gonna go to deletion part. And for book 1 to 6, it's gonna have different delete value. And when we come up here, when we modify the my library part, it said temp is equal to delete. So which means basically if 1 to 6, if we typed are from book 1 to 6, it's gonna delete that line, and it's gonna delete the white space as well. So it's gonna make a clean book list structure here. For case O, it's gonna make user to below a book, so it allowed user to type username, and if this user below more than 3 books, the system will deny the permission, so that user can't below any more of books. But if user below less than 3, it's gonna make people to below a book. And for this, the book status has been changed. So this is to replace the my library txt file as well. So this is R to return a book. You're gonna ask for a book ID to return, and if book ID is equal to the book ID that has been created for my library, it's gonna let user to type a current date, and if current date is later than a return date, the people have to pay for a fine. And this is for same thing, creating a new txt file, and this is calculation equation to create to figure it out how much the fine will be. Alright, so this is my code, and let's go over the debugging. Alright, so count name should be mson13, 123. Password should be password2, and let's add a book this time. 1 to B master of C. It doesn't make sense, but let's do it this way. And author by Minho Song. And now you see on the book list on the 6th book, the book that I created are placed, and it has its own ID values, so we can delete or modify this book anyway, anytime we want to. So let's go back to main menu and let's delete a book this time. Let's delete a book that I created. So I'll put 715 SKE to delete the book that I created. So this time on the book list, the 6 books that I created are deleted. So it only has 5 books here. So let's go back to menu this time. So check out the book. Username. Let's type invalid username first to make sure it says invalid user. Okay, great. And try again. Username supposed to be, let's go with user2. And as you see here, here's user2, user2, user2. So user2 has borrowed 3 books already. So you cannot borrow any more book. So let's try with different user, which is user1. User1. And this user borrowed only 1 book here. So system will let this guy to borrow more than 1 book. So let's type book ID. It seems like Harry Potter is the only book in the library. So I'll put Harry Potter's book ID, which is 245 RWE. 245 RWE. And current date is 2019, April 29th. And return date, let's say 2019, May 10th. Okay, so now you see here on the book list, the Harry Potter's property has been changed. It says it goes to user 1, and date has been changed from null, which was here, and library has been changed as well. So it has been modified. So let's try again. Username, user2. Oh wait, let's go back. Go back to main menu, and let's return a book this time. So type ID to return. I'll show you 2 examples, which is that passed the due date and that is not. So this, and there were none from Agatha Christie. It's due May 24th. So let's go with this. Let me type its book ID, which is 385 WRD. And current date is 2019, April 29th. So it says it is not late since return date is on 2019, May 24th. So thanks for returning. And as you see here, its property has been changed. It says it's in library and null for both date. So let's try again this time. And let's return Hunger Game, which is overdue. So I'll type 839QWR. And current date is 2019, April 29th. It is late. Okay, so let me type once more. You will calculate the late fee because its return date was on April 23rd, and today is 29th, so it's late for 6 days, and fine is 50 cents per day. So fine are calculated as $3 total. And as you see on the book list, everything has been changed, and also Hunger Game is in the library with null and null. Alright, let's go back to menu and exit. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video, and have a great day.